So glad we've almost made it. So sad we had to fade it. Everybody wants to. Not much, man. Waking up. Hoping this is the final stretch for me. Sunday. The first day of my life. Yep. Having a lack of vision. Everybody wants to love. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to love. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to love. Subway pizza? No. I just ordered a bunch of Chinese food. Like, well, a bunch of the same thing. Pork fried rice and pork rib. Off the bone. I figure that's perfect for today, tomorrow, and next day. Yeah. It was like $50. But I think it's good. It'll last a while, 3 of those. I probably won't have. I don't think I'll even do one a day, honestly. To sustain me, just need a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's my only time. It's my only wish. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I forget what that's from. Just a little bit. That's when the walls come tumbling down. Right behind you. So that we've almost made it. So sad we had to fade it. Everybody wants to love. Hey, dude. Oh. I love this song. I have it on a loop. I'm obsessed with it right now. Whenever I get something in my head, it's like bam, you know, it's just indelibly right in there. Yeah. Tears and Fears. This is the Weezer version, though. I like Weezer. It's pretty good. They do a pretty good job. One headline, why believe it? Yeah, we are Koreans. I'm sure you do. The Hmm. 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 Oh. I looked into Hatsumatsu or whatever. Very popular, that one. Hatsumatsu. Some Hatsumatsu. Hatsumatsu. Yeah. I don't know, I forget already. Hatsumatsu. Hatsumatsu. Is that a theatrical song like the soldiers and shit? Battle cry. To decide. Wants to drag you to the beds of the house come tumbling down. Yeah, something like that. Is that like it? I want that one to do. I want that one to do. Oh. Yeah. Huh.
My head up, stitched me here. I don't know. I did my best. I was tonight, man. I gave everything I had there. I tried to keep swinging even when I couldn't feel my face. My jaw's shot. Doctor says it's broken. They're wrapping my head up, stitched me here. I don't know. I did my best. I'm out tonight, man. I gave everything I had there. I tried to keep swinging even when I couldn't feel my face. My jaw's shot. Doctor says it's broken. They're wrapping my head up, stitched me here. I don't know. I did my best. I'm out tonight, man. I gave everything I had there. I tried to keep swinging even when I couldn't feel my face.
28. That's forever. No. He's with some fat cunt. Gorgonzola, oldest cheese, 1,000 years old. Nah, food's here. Lava versus Phantom. No. Just me, myself, and I, bro. Always. Dog, cats, no. Neither. It's just me, man. It's just me. Just trying to run my life away. I'll never be alone again. It's just a flame when I'm dreaming. It's just me. It's just me. Into the moon. There's no coming back. Help me to decide. Acting say that you're not needed. Why have I believed? Fuck you. Turn it now, Dr. Marvin. Pork rice. You hate people that steal your solitude? Like, I don't care about, like, Pat is different than a human being, you know? Like, Pats are way different, you know? They don't steal you. They're not, like, you know? They don't take anything away from you, you know? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, but it's talking about people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, like a freaking animal can't, you know, doesn't have the power to do that. The Pat. You're like, Pats actually, I mean, they induce a lot of happiness. Oh. Morning. Mm-hmm. Or otters. What do you think about otters? Asian short clawed otters. They're babies. They're babies. So cute. Oh my god. That's my favorite animal. Yeah. Yeah. They're expugnable. Yeah, animals are awesome. My favorite is otters. But yeah, all animals are beautiful. Unique and stuff. I just watched a thing on, like, Da Vinci. It's just really cool, man. Like how he just examined nature and wrote things off the top of his imagination. It's very cool. Look, that guy is the epitome of curiosity. Freaking Da Vinci. So cool, man. Southern elephant seals? No. No, I have not. Oh, those the ones with the elephant noses. The weird things. The dick noses. Yeah. Yeah. They're ugly as hell, but um, yeah. Yeah, they're funny looking. But, I think they're beautiful too in their own weird way. Being unique. There's a lot of funny looking creatures, like anteaters too. They look weird. Well, I'm sure they could. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? They don't look like they weigh that. But I guess looks can certainly be deceiving. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. With the little eyes, little doe eye. Yeah, they're cute. Still, my favorite is otters. Yeah. Asian short-clawed otters. They're the best. What I like. Because they're wonderful. They're like, the way they mate is beautiful. Like, once they lose their mate, they never mate again. They never, like, you know. It's very touching, you know. I think like penguins are like that too, or something. There's a lot of creatures like that. So, no, I didn't know that. Maybe. What do they look like? My parents belong to pigs. Maybe. Maybe I've seen them. I don't know. Yeah, I get it all the time. No food for now. So sad. Yeah. Oh, I was saying before that I watched these videos on Leonardo da Vinci. It was pretty cool. He was self-taught. Wait, what? And that he is basically the epitome of, like, you know, a curious mind is a brilliant mind. I think he's my favorite genius. Because he didn't ever have really any experience, like he didn't go to school or anything. He just read books and then created things in nature and created things that was inspired by nature and dissected people like to figure out how things work. And I mean, the guy was so fucking crazy, so damn curious. Just, yeah, polymath. I mean, because, like, for me, like, it's like, what can people do, you know? Yeah, a bunch of books. It shows what people can do, you know? Like, ordinary people. Like, he wasn't, you know, anybody. He was just just a person. And got books and learned a lot of shit. I feel like anyone can really do that, right? To me, he's like the spirit of creativity. Yeah. I don't know. His workings, his stuff amazes me, because I mean, his stuff was made out of thin air. You know, it was all in the creative realm. You know. Very, very cool. That Leonardo da Vinci. Could have been. Certainly. Just someone that had an insatiable hunger for learning and for creating. That's what I love. That's the coolest thing about him is that. I had this conversation with my brother the other day, like how people perceive, genius and all this stuff, and like how they're like, oh, but you have to be intelligent to be a genius. And I'm like, no, you don't. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's like it's crazy stuff. We went in depth with everything. It was like, he always tries to take. He's like, you should get a job, like, like conform to everything and just be like everybody else. Like, I don't want to do that, dude. I feel better about taking my own route and then making my account, like accomplishing whatever, and then being the person that I say I am, being affirmed of that, rather than, get some trade job and work with people and trade and be part of this sort of track, like on this sort of track that is just monotonous. Like, that ain't me, man. I mean, I have, real ideas, Dumb people don't have original ideas, I always knew I wasn't dumb because I always have that, I always have original ideas. Okay, then leave. Yeah, but I mean, it's like you don't have to look so far. Some people just will never understand you, and they want you to push you. They want to push you into mediocrity. Really, they want to plunge you into it because that's where they think you belong. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, but I have a feeling, and that's all it is, really. Yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, in the outermost spaces. I don't know my potential, because I've never tried anything, really. Look to Mars. Yeah. Saturn is the biggest planet, right? I think it is. Oh, Jupiter, thanks. Yeah. Right. What is it? Okay. Jupiter. That's something I would know if I ever opened up a book. I found that online or whatever. What are the biggest? But like, I don't know. It's interesting. It's like untapped potential. I have untapped potential. As I think as do a lot of everyone. You know. I mean, I am quite curious at times. Hmm. It's because we don't know much other than basic about the other planets. Zealandia? No. No, I don't. I don't know a lot about things, bro. I just kind of, I'm just curious, really. It's like, I don't know. I have the unique creative mind, but I'm not well read or, like, you know, not well read or educated. 80 million years ago. Wow. Hmm. 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 Well, I don't know. I guess mouse has never go into my head when mentioning a pet. You know. But I mean, maybe like I'd definitely rather have an otter, short clawed otter, because they are cute. They're very intelligent. Not saying mouses aren't intelligent, because they are, but and they are loyal. And I love the fact that they breed high. They're they're cool with the way they breed and stuff, and how, when the female dies, they don't, they stop breeding and having whatever. I always find that quality very cute and adoring, and they are very, very loyal animals. They leave, like, if one of them gets straggled, they go back and they get the baby or whoever, the other otter. They pick him up if he gets left behind. I think they're just a very honorable animal. But there's a lot of, honorable animals like that, kind of and then, like, just majestic type of animals, like wolverines and shit, like, very hard to spot them, and they're supposed to be like the pride of the land or something. They're supposed to, when you even see them, they're supposed to mean something a bit more special. It's just pretty cool. And yeah, hawks too. Yeah, I mean, a lot of animals are just great. I mean, they're amazing, man. Yeah, hawks are up there too for being very symbolizing animal. Yeah. That's why I don't know. I like, but mouses are, they're definitely intelligent and whatever, and interesting. Some, and they've been used to fulfill experiments and stuff. They're definitely cool, animals. Even though they're kind of just rodents, and they're kind of, kind of gross at the same time. But yeah. Like a capybara, big ass rodent, not very appealing look wise, but they are just cool big ass rodents. Have 105 at you, for real? That's brighter than a lot of people. That's funny. Maybe not, but I mean, that's average. That's like IQ wise, that's average. Yeah. For humans, it's average. But that's funny, yeah. I mean, because someone can be outsmarted by a mouse or a rat. I mean, like in the movie Rat Trap, is it? Where they're trying to catch the one rat. They can never get it, and it just keeps fucking with them and taunting them. When it comes to that, yeah. They're quite cool. I don't know, it's like, yeah. I'm always alone. I mean, it's funny. It's not, anything. Just a movie, but it's just they just keep getting outsmarted by a rat. One single rat. They just can't fucking mouse. I mean, but yeah. So they end up like beating each other up by trying to get the fucking rat. It's all over them or whatever. It's fucking with them, and they're just idiots. They're smashing like shit on each other and trying to get the rat. It's a good movie, honestly. It's funny. Now I kind of want to watch that. Yeah, and then the mouse is like tricking them and like yeah, at every turn has all the places mapped out to go, like like he knows all the little secret passages and stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. It's a funny movie. It's good. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about marsupials? They kind of go along that category of like, they're kind of gross. You know? But they're interesting. Definitely, right? Like possums, and they're real nasty looking. But, they're carrying their young right on them, and like it's weird. It's weird. Like it's strange, right? And that's like a nature. Nature is so strange. Never seen like a possum, like a weird, like possums, man. Like they carry their young. It's creepy. Possums. They're nasty looking too. They're like big, huge rats. I think they're definitely in the rodent family. Yeah, like this. See, that's what they do. I mean, they're kind of cute sometimes. I guess it depends on how you. They ride on the. Oh wait, what guys? Just marsupial. The only marsupials I know of is possum and kangaroos. I wonder what else is. Like, I don't know any. Yeah. Meet the possum, our only marsupial. Well, I mean, there's kangaroos. Wait, is possum the only marsupial? That's crazy. Besides kangaroo, there's definitely kangaroos. Wait, how many? Let's see. How many? Marsupials are there? Over. Oh wow. There's over 330 known species of marsupials living in Australia. That's crazy. Wonder, like, now let's see the image. Like, oh, wombat, a numbat, a crest-tailed marsupial mouse, marsupial mole, marsupial spotted-tailed native cat, sugar glider. I didn't know that. Where do they keep their young on the sugar glider? On their freaking, they're so small. There's a lot of them. Yeah. It's always creepy to see them, like, carrying their things. Let's do marsupials carrying their young. Marsupials carrying their babies. Possum, we already know what that looks like. Creepy. Those beady eyes. Yeah, kangaroo type with pouches. Where's that? Possum pouch babies. Yeah, right? Yeah, marsupials. They're interesting, aren't they, man? They're very interesting. I'm like very, like, what? Look at this motherfucker. Look at that guy on the end. He's just on the tail. That's all they do. That's literally how they do it. Just carry them everywhere, and then they have a pouch. I guess they go in the pouch. Right, dude? Isn't that crazy? That's funny? Like, how crazy nature is. Yeah. Look at this motherfucker. And just like, it's just like carrying a sack around. I'm like, look at that. It's so strange, isn't it? Nature is so cool. Really. Well, swans, and this is a swan, I think. They carry their young on their back. Oh, and then they hide them under there. Huh. Look at that. How beautiful that is. I mean, look at that. Look at this stuff. Like, it's like ethereal. How beautiful. Amazing. Right? I think when they're saying the only marsupial was that was because like maybe in the United States, I'm guessing. I think the possum is the only one in the United States, right? Maybe. I don't know. Wonder how many marsupials in the United States. Yeah, look at that. Creepy, dude. Just like opening him up, and there's his babies. Like, right. Ugh. Right? Yeah, possums are weird. They're nasty looking. And then they're kind of cute, and then they get nasty looking again. Yeah, it's gross. I agree. So I guess, now it's showing a freaking old gray wolf. Gray wolves are not marsupials. They don't have actual pouch, but they carry their young. You know, does that count? I wonder if that constitutes as a marsupial, just carrying the young, grabbing it by the teeth. I think it only does if it has a pouch. Right? Well, that's marsupials for you, I guess. Yeah, very interesting stuff. Very interesting. We went down that rabbit hole. It was fun. That was fun. We had fun. In for a good time. Seals look like dogs. Yeah. Those other ones, the ones that you said, yeah. They look like dogs. Ooh, that's nasty. Dude, warhead pickle in a pouch. Warhead. Yeah, harp seals, yeah, I think. Yeah.
They're gonna try the pickle in a pouch sour.
Sour warhead. Warhead is gonna be like, I mean, in a pickle. It's a sour.
Very good. Ain't sour.
It's
There's just a little bit of the sour. Otherwise, it's a blue pickle.
They're gonna try the pickle in a pouch.
It's so stupid. It's a marketing ploy if I've ever seen one. Weedle seeds. Weedle seals. Weedle seals. The Weedle. Weedle's a Pokemon. Weedle. Pokemon. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Sausage. Oh no, that's not sausage. That is. Cheese stick. Fried cheese stick. Damn, that's crazy.
Boxer, you can do it, bro. All you gotta do is just work hard every day.
I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to come to your fight. This is like my first time. Yeah.
Bats are cool.
Inspiration to me because I wanted to get from too.
So you're gonna heal up and start training and lock in, bro.
With their night vision.
I've been doing this for
Like
5 years,
sensing
you
or
know,
whatever.
so if you just lock in and like focus, dedicate your whole life to it, and don't care about what anyone says, you'll fight through losses, fight through everything, and it's gonna be paying off for you.
So I spoke to her, and they actually have to sell their home because they're going to lose their home. Because they just can't keep up with all the debts they have. So I am, on behalf of Boxing Bullies as well, your amazing charity, I want to help them by starting a GoFundMe and adding them as the beneficiary. And I'm going to start, I'll drop 5,000.
It's cool. That's crazy. Sure, yeah. I think a lot of animals have sort of the same looking, similar. Facial semblance. Flying foxes. Really? I could see that flying fox. I mean, there. I don't know how many species of bats there are, but there's got to be a shit ton. There's probably a bat that looks like a freaking pterodactyl. No. Bears, bats, seals, and dogs. Like. Yeah. Yeah. You're so cool. So cool, man. Hmm. Hmm. If you could study one thing, what would it be? Like, if you could study one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? History or geography? Okay. That's cool. I don't know. I think for me, I would study the interworkings of intuition and knowing things without really knowing them, or having things come to you. I think this phenomenon is very interesting. I think it would be that. Yeah. I'm very fascinated how people can know things without knowing them, can feel things that are gonna come, that can have premonitions of, yeah, the psyche. I mean, like, I think it would be like sort of. I mean, it's like ontologically, right? You would see, like, it would be like, I don't. Sometimes I don't think you can study one thing without studying something else. You know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think Nietzsche was more on the surface level of that. Like, you know, like Nietzsche was more of like making, like, proclamations and stuff about, his own ideas about, like, religion, like secular beliefs and life without, like, he was more of a hypothetical, like, thinker. It was always life without religion, life with, like, existentialism. He was such an existentialist, I think. I don't He didn't study, like, the mind. He didn't study how intuition works, I don't think. you know I think he was more of someone that came up with, created ideas, hypotheticals, right? And trying to figure out what life is without religion, or without, you know, science, without, I don't know. He was like separate. It was, I don't know. I feel like, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, can you study one thing without dripping into another category, Like, intuition, right? You would have to, like, learn maybe the brain, like, yeah, like subconscious and stuff, like, you'd have to learn neuroscience, possibly. I don't know. I've heard that name before, but I don't really know what he's done. Oh wait, was that the writer guy? He was just a writer, right? Yeah. Oh, what is? I'm thinking of someone that. You know, I'm thinking of someone else. I think. Wait, wait. Yeah, he's different from what I'm thinking of. There's another guy that looks. That I'm thinking of, another writer. I don't remember his name at all, but yeah. Yeah, Schopenhauer, yeah. The pessimist. Yeah, Schopenhauer's. I don't know so many, you know. I like the ones that I really like. That for me, more compelling. I think like Nietzsche, Schopenhauer, like yeah, like Da Vinci, like these people fascinate me a lot more. Maybe I like Isaac Newton and stuff. And thanks, man. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's like, yeah, yeah, it's interesting. No, I'm thinking of someone that is, you know, lived in our century. Can't remember. I mean, he was a writer, what, high IQ. Um, maybe writers. Let's just do genius writers. Writers of our century. Hmm. No. I don't think he's here. Say high IQ. High IQ writers. No. No, nothing fun. I don't know what his national. I don't remember a lot of. But he was another. I mean, honestly, he could be right here. Could be one of these names. Let's see. Let's see. Dude. No. Not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. Mm. I don't know. I don't know. Marilyn Voss Savant. Highest IQ ever recorded, an astounding 228. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That's what it is. I don't remember. I watched an interview or something. I don't know. I just remember his IQ was like 180. It was really up there. Writers with IQ of 180. I don't know. Try that. Yeah. IQ 180 writers. Right. Mm. Right. Yeah. Voltaire, Rene Descartes, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Leonardo da Vinci. Yep. Of course. Who is listed with a IQ of 180? These scores are speculative for most. Yeah, because blah 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 blah. They didn't even have the. It's just showing old people that this guy was. Oh, who's Russell? That sounds familiar. Oh, here we go. Oh, James Joyce. He's probably would be in this. Vladimir Nabokov. Umberto Eco. Susan Stagg. Sontag. George Louis Burgess. Oh yeah, George Orwell. Stephen King. Bert, Bertrand Russell. Yeah, I am. The Unabomber had an IQ of like almost 170, I believe. So he was a math prodigy. Yeah, he was up there. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I can't find this guy's name. Oh yeah, James Woods is yeah, hi. Anyways, I don't know. Who cares? I guess. Vargville Vickerness. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ain't nobody. He ain't no Bobby Fischer. Where is he? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Elon is overrated. I mean, he's smart, but he's just overrated. He's not like guy's so arrogant. Anything worthwhile? What do you mean? Worth nothing? No. Well, what do you mean? Worth nothing? I'm confused. Oh. Oh, you're singing it. Is it a name? I don't know who that is. Yeah. But some of the most brilliant minds people have never heard of, too, you know? You only know people that are famous or noted. Oh, noting. Oh, are you confusing me, man? I don't know. Yeah. Um. You think Elon Musk has anything worth noting? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You're all over the place. I don't know who that is, man. Oh, you're talking about an influencer, a social media influencer? Yeah, yeah. I don't really know him. Yeah, streamer. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know he's sort of he's like a political figure. I think Groiper or whatever is the term that they use. Groiper. Yeah, he's that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know him, yeah. I don't know of him. Yeah. I mean, I'm really more in the belief of for the best way to like learn things is to do everything yourself. Like sort of like Da Vinci did and stuff. Conduct your own experiments and learn hands-on and do everything hands-on your way. Yeah. Do everything your way. Like, what's it called? Like, yeah. Well, yeah, like, like Oscar Wilde, live life. The only right way to live your life is your way. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think, like, being bogged down a lot with pop culture figures and these sort of idols, people, they idolize them, like Elon Musk and like this. Like, who cares? Like, they're just people, man. And it's like, just like, yeah, I don't know. Everyone, I don't know. A lot of smart people and dictators and people that in history, and it's like, what about your history? You know, what about yours? What are we gonna do? The people that are alive, you know? Oh, tyrannical Kim Jong Un. Yeah. I just want to come up with ideas. I want to come up with things that I can bring to life, like every other, you know, that that I feel is my purpose, just to bring ideas to life. As a man, as a person, I come up with things all the time. I just know where to go with it. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. Hitler, All those dictators, Hitler and Mussolini, Stalin, and whoever else was during that time. Churchill. But yeah, obviously not. Wasn't a dictator or anything, just monarchy. I don't know. I don't really know what Churchill was. Okay. With them. Yeah. Ooh. Mm. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Oh man. I feel tired again still. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm not much of a movie person. If anything, I just watch shows. Like I want to watch Stranger Things again. I mean, the new episodes. I was started to watch it, and then my brother called me, and we talked for like 3 hours, and then I just went to sleep shortly after. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Sopranos, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you feel like watching. I've watched that one a bunch of times. Not a bunch, but yeah, it's good. Anything that's on, just whatever. Yeah, Stranger Things right now is what I wanted to watch. End up watching it all day today, probably. At least, like, I have these episodes to look forward to because till tomorrow. Just buying time. I just exist right now. There's nothing. I'm not living. Antarctica, if you had the opportunity. No. Like, just live there? Like where I, like, permanently? Or go there just to live for fun, like, just for, like, a vacation? Like, Antarctica just to go, and, like, for a vacation? Or live there? I don't live there, no way. Yeah. No. Hmm. I don't know. I don't. You ever think about like that, 1,000 years ago, like you know, there was less information to know. Like like people back then, like whatever, like Da Vinci or whatever, or people even before him. I mean, as you go back in time, there was less and less to know. You, can you hear me? Yeah. Isn't that strange? Like, as you go, I mean, as we go in time, we make up more uh, things, or we learn more things, and, you know, as someone is born into this time period or whatever, there's more for them to know. There's more for them to learn than ever before. And then there's more than when they have kids, there's going to be even more to learn than ever before. Isn't that like strange in a way? Like, just like you, like, yeah. It's like, it's always like information, everything, will just continue to advance and advance and advance. Right? Not to mention technologies and, like, having technology do more and more for you. And then, it's, it's like, I don't know why that's mind boggling to me. Like, we started off at some point where we didn't have any way to even communicate, and then that comes along, and then, someone looks to the stars or whatever, and, Galileo or whatever, and, comes up with his philosophies, his theories, and then, Aristotle, and, and then, it's like, it's funny, right? I mean, really, if you think about it. And then Socrates, and then, right? Like, huh. Yeah. Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean and was it 1462? 1462? Or 1492. I think it's 92. $14.92. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. They did a skit on Key and Peele with that, where they're writing the they're writing the Constitution, and then he comes from the future, and he's like, I'm from the future, and he pulls out like he pulls out fucking Uzi or whatever. He's like, a gun that can shoot, thousands of bullets at a time, or like, or whatever. Scores and scores of bullets. He says. And then he's like, how do I know? He's like, or whatever. He's from the future. Or I'm from the future, and he pulls out the Uzi. It's just like killing everyone. That was funny. Yeah, they did an episode on that. Like, yeah, me too, man. They're great. I used to watch them a lot. Oh, where'd my dookie go, man? But where'd it go? Where's it go? My dookie go, man. He's like, I got a ratatouille. It's making him a rat, making him a sandwich. Say what? Oh, sketch. Oh, African one. Oh, I think, yeah. They did so many, man. Some of them stick more than others for me. So, I like the one. Jimenez. Jimenez always shot from the dick. Jimenez was in the pussy. Or Jimenez was in. That one's funny as shit. Key and Peele. Jimenez. This one. Jimenez. Jimenez cop. Those are one of my favorite ones.
Hello, you must be Detective Hobbs. I am your new partner, Joshua Tay. Your last partner, Detective Jimenez. I never met him, but I hear he left some pretty big shoes to fill. Let's get one thing straight. You're never gonna fill Jimenez's shoes. Ever. Jimenez was a good man. Better cop. Fill Jimenez's shoes. The tip of your dick couldn't fill a bottle cap. I'm very sorry. If I came out wrong, I'm sure Jimenez was a great
bottle
guy.
cap. The best. Okay.
So these prostitute murders, seems like a serial killer. Could be. I actually worked on a theory. I don't give a hobo's hat about your theory. You think Jimenez worked off of theories like some kind of a needle dick Charles Darwin? Not on your ass. Jimenez always shot straight from the dick. You think you're Jimenez?
Think you're Jimenez?
Not. You're goddamn right you're not. I said Jimenez would have busted 20 perps in the time it'd take you to pull up your pants over your itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot pee-pee. Daughter's raising him on his own. You want that job, huh? Mr. Baby Dick. What is going on? You want to be that daddy? No.
You want to be the daddy?
You know what? I think we got off on the wrong foot. Not Jimenez. Jimenez got off on the right foot every goddamn day of his goddamn life. There's more than I can say for your pebble penis having ass. Jimenez wannabe? I can assure you.
Jimenez wannabe?
Jimenez. What's wrong with Jimenez? There's nothing wrong with Jimenez. Why wouldn't you want to be like? I don't know. You
Oh,
said
why
you
would you?
motherfucker! Okay, I'm out. I can't make this work.
Well, why would you want to be like him? It's one of my favorite scenes. Menace would have made it work.
Menace would have made it work. Come back from Florida soon, Menace.
Menace always shot from the dick. Oh man, that's classic. Hmm. Why wouldn't you want to be like him? Menace always shot from the dick.
Give me your insurance information right now, or I'm calling the cops. All right. Okay, dude. I'm sorry. That's my personality. I was messing with you. I apologize. I thought you were gonna take off and flee the scene. Yeah, no, I'm not. Well, then how am I gonna get my car fixed? Hey, we just had an accident. It's obviously not the time or the place, so I'm sorry. Here you go. Here it is. I mean, can you imagine now? Yeah, that you were gonna take off. I can't imagine that. It's giving me chills up my fucking spine.
Can you imagine that?
Anyway, here's the real insurance card, and let me know what you think. Official laminated license to fuck. I am a sociopath.
Oh, Key and Peele, man. Oh god. And Menace always shot from the dick. Why do you want to be a Menace? Menace always shot from the dick. Oh, the hell? What's wrong with the Menace? Why wouldn't you want to be a Menace? Dirtbag. I'm bored now. I think I'm gonna go watch the Stranger Things or whatever. Nice. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So that. Mm-hmm. What is this? Hmm. Nicer than the old world. Wait, like, oh, like comparing, like, wait, America with who from the old world? Like, where from the old world? Or you're just saying, like, old world as in, I mean, anything that was before America? Or, yeah. What do you mean? Oh, does it? I don't know. Is America nicer than, mm, no. Mm, no, probably not. Oh, South America. Mhm. 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 No, I don't know. But like, if you're asking, if you ask me that, if you asked me, would it life be better growing up in a different time period? I think yeah. When America wasn't maybe America, and your source of knowledge was, from books and stuff. Everything was more hands on and simple. Hmm. No, I'd say like Da Vinci's time and stuff. Italy. Italy, that time, possibly, yeah. No, like 1400, whatever. Yeah, 1400s, yeah. Back when things, yeah, were simple. Like, you know, I don't know, Italy would be cool in those times, in my opinion. Yeah, the dark. There you go. Yeah. Well, I mean, that doesn't. It's not very, you know, friendly. But yeah. But like, if there was a time, like, if you could pick any time period where when you would be alive, what would it be for you? Hmm. 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 Yeah. I mean, I think yeah, before all the boom and before that time would be would be ideal for me. Like, because it's like in the era of like, you know, of just profession, like woodworking and stuff, like science a little bit, you know, like, you know, the beginning of something, but basic, rudimentary things, like more of like concepts, like with Da Vinci it was like shapes and, you know, things that he found in nature. It was like that's what was interesting, and he was far ahead with all his ideas. And right now I think it would be like to be curious now, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's so much that you just don't need to do now, or like with AI and information, and it feels like diluted, you know. Everything really feels diluted. Mm. Yeah, 1700s. Yeah, you know. I don't know. I mean, because I mean, if you grew up in that time, you get the all the other great philosophers in that time period, which there were a lot. You know, it was Da Vinci and get all these people, and creative wise, I feel like it's like the place to be. Yeah, if you did something, I mean, yeah, whatever. You know, they did their things. You know, they consorted in various dealings. You know, I mean, it's like Da Vinci, he was supposedly gay, and that, I guess, not wasn't supposed to be. I don't know. Doubt it was accepted back then. Mm. Yeah, at that time, I think, yeah, a lot more, less primitive, for sure, for sure. And, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God, it's so stupid. Say your prayers. Grandma's like 100 years old now. Of course, she's in the hospital and dying. We'll all be in the hospital and dying at some point. Yeah. Nope. Because you crowned for a while? No, that's not true. That was a C-section. Might die more. Oh, yeah. No, I'm just talking about, like, what my mom texted me, because my grandma, great-great-grandma, is in a hospital. Because she is 100 years old. She's, like, literally 99 years old. And I'm just saying, like, you know, mom's like, say prayers. Like, just because you say that, like, why? She's dying. She's 100 years old, ma. It's like, I don't know. I don't feel so emotional when people die. It's just the way it is. It's life. Yeah, my great great grandma is like 100, almost 100 years old. Well, she probably is actually now, 100. Yeah, I think she's 100. Who's that? I had a conversation with my grandma. The other day. It was like pretty stupid conversation. My mom's like, it means so much to her. No, it doesn't. What? How? How could that mean so much to you? Metal artist. Is obsessed with death. That's cool. That's something that you could really get obsessed with. Well, like anything else, but it's always a fascinating topic, I guess. What's IG? Oh, I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah. Right, what about like Nietzsche, momentous mortem, like, and death is intimate, and in the scenario that, in the scenario that you would live, uh, you know, reoccurring, reoccurring, if you would reoccur, would you live your life different, right? Cotards. Huh. Walking corpse syndrome. It's a rare neurological condition where people have delusional beliefs they are dead, don't exist, or are decaying. Wow. Or have lost organs, blood, soul, often linked to severe depression, psychosis, and brain injury. Wow, that's cool. Cotards. Cotard syndrome. Yeah, I never heard that one. That's fascinating. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh. So much to know. In the sea and the ocean, we only know a drop. So cool. Do you agree with that quote? Every man in a way is a genius, and in a way, and every wait, what is it? Every man in a way is a child, and every child in a way is a genius. Or every genius. Every man is in a way a genius, and every child is. Yeah, no. in every way. Oh. In a way, every man is a child, and every child, in a way, every child is a genius. Yeah, that's it, I believe. I don't know who said that one. Let's see. Every man is in a way a genius. Quote. And every child. Oh, is that's Albert Einstein. No, that's not. Never mind. This is. No, Albert Einstein's is. Yeah, this is. I know this one, but. No. It's not it. Wait. It says Einstein never said everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. No, Schopenhauer. Every child is in a way a genius, and every genius is in a way a child. Yeah. In a way, a genius, and every genius is in a way a child. What's no? Schopenhauer. No, it says Schopenhauer. I mean, everywhere it pretty much shows Schopenhauer. It says the quote. Wait, let's see. Because, sometimes they get it mixed up. Every man is a genius. And every child. Every man is in a genius. Every child. No, every child is in a way a genius. Wait a minute. Hmm. Child is in the way of genius. Every genius is in the way of child. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hungry again now. I can't think. I just don't like to eat. I don't like to eat. It takes too much time. I don't know. I don't want to eat. It's like I'm just not hungry. I just wanna, but I have to eat. I hate it. I hate that feeling. Whatever, I do what I want. Okay. Hmm. Whatever. He's okay. Well, I don't really have any. I don't really have too much of an opinion about him. Oops. Oh. What do you feel about him? Mm-hmm. Do you like Andrew Tate or what? Still have a. Okay. I guess you're not here anymore. Hmm. Oh. Well, I guess I go. Watch Stranger Things now. See you.